hope I will start from the Newton's ring experiment, Newton's ring. So I will proceed further. I want to calculate the diameter of dark ring, and I want to also calculate the diameter of bright ring. This is very important. Newton's ring is important for the purpose of practical also. In your lab, there is Newton's ring. We'll discuss later on. So it is very important. Newton's ring is based on the phenomenon of interference. What is you know there are two type interference: diffusion of amplitude and diffusion of wavefront. But Newton's ring is based on the diffusion of amplitude. Here, two reflected ray of light interfere, and interference pattern is observed. So we get the alternate dark and bright fringes. The formation of fringes will take place in between the.
Sir, please glass. Share the PPT. We cannot see the PPT on the screen.
I'm not share. Just wait. Hello, Anshuman.
Yes, sir.
Can you open your camera? Anshuman. Anshuman. Anshuman, do you get my voice?
Yes, sir. Am I visible now?
No, you are not visible. Actually, I am just, I am describing the last lecture. After this, I'll share my PPT. Okay?
Okay. Clear?
Okay. So we discussed about the Newton's ring, and I want to calculate the diameter of Newton's ring for the diameter for the dark ring and the bright ring. So this is the PPT. Have you seen PPT? PowerPoint, Anshuman?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay. We discussed about the condition for bright fringes. 2t is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. Already I discussed about that. This is the condition for bright fringes. So you have already calculated in previous lecture the value of 2t is equal to 2 rho. The value of 2t is equal to rho n square by r. You have calculated in previous lecture. You remember? So the value of 2t is equal to rho n square r. Rho n square divided by r is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. So from this equation, we can easily calculate the value of rho n square. Rho n is the radius of nth film. So that rho n square is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda r by 2. Suppose that if dn is the diameter of nth bright ring, suppose that dn is the diameter of nth bright ring, so you know very well, diameter is always twice of radius. So dn is equal to 2 rho n. I already suppose that rho n is the radius. So that you can write here rho n is equal to, dn is equal to 2 rho n. So we can also write here rho n is equal to dn by 2. So I want to calculate dn square. Dn square you can write here 4 into rho n square. Yes or no, Anshuman? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dn square is equal to 4 times of rho n square. So I proceed further. I want to calculate the diameter of nth bright ring. So I proceed further. This one. Again I want to discuss about this one. Yes. So what is this? The dn square is equal to 4 into rho n square. The value of rho n square is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda r by 2. So 2 will be cancelled out. Clear? So the value of dn square is equal to 2 into 2n minus 1 lambda r. 2 is constant. Lambda is constant, r is constant. I want to calculate the value of dn. So the value of dn is you could write under root 2 into 2n minus 1 lambda r. I want to divide in two parts. dn is equal to under root 2 lambda r into under root 2 minus 1. So very well, lambda is constant, r is also fixed. So we can write here dn is directly proportional to under root 2n minus 1. What is dn? dn is the diameter of nth bright ring. So from the above calculation, we get that Dn is proportional to 2n minus 1. If n is integer quantity, then you can say that 2n minus 1 is an odd number. So from this, we can say that the diameter of bright rings, bright fringes, are directly proportional to the square root of odd natural number. From this equation, you can directly write down, you are able to understand that the diameter of nth bright ring is directly proportional to odd square root of odd natural number. So you keep in mind for the bright fringes, the diameter of bright fringes is directly proportional to the square root of odd natural number. So again, I want to calculate the diameter of dark ring. Sorry, so that so that the diameter of few rings are. Suppose that already this one is 2n minus 1. So n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. If I put 0, then we get under root 1. Under root 1 means 1. Again, I put here n is equal to 1. So this is equal to under root 3. So that the diameter of few rings are 1 is to under root 3 is to under root 5 is to under 7 and so on. What it means? It means that the diameter of nth bright ring is proportional to square root of odd natural number. So that what will be the diameter of few rings? The diameter of few rings will be 1 is to under root 3 is to under root 5 is to under 7 and so on. So what is the value of 1? 1 is 1 and the value of under root 3 is 1.732 and the value of under root 5 is 2.236 and the value of under root 7 is 2.646. Therefore, the separation between two successive rings are the ratio of. You can say are the ratio will be. The separation will be what will be? The separation between two rings means 1.732 minus 1. This is equal to 732. And second one is 2.236 minus 1.732. This is 0.504 and 0.415 and so on. This is the diameter of successive rings. Clear? Or no? Clear? I hope clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I want to, now I want to calculate the diameter of dark ring. So what is the diameter of dark ring? The condition for dark ring are, already I discussed that the condition for dark ring is 2t is equal to n lambda. My voice is clear, audible? I'm audible, my dear friend?
Yes, sir.
I'm clearly audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that the condition for dark ring are, already in previous lecture, I calculate the condition for dark ring is equal to 2t is equal to n lambda. But you know that 2t is equal to rho n square by r. So I substitute here. Then what is the value? Value will be rho n square r, rho n square divided by r is equal to n lambda. So what is the value of rho n square? The value of rho n square is equal to L lambda r. Again, if dl is the diameter of nth dark ring, so very well, we can easily write that diameter is the twice of radius. So that you can hear diameter is equal to twice of radius means 2 into rho n. Already I suppose that rho n is the radius of the nth dark ring, a dark ring, a bright ring. So what is rho n? Rho n is equal to dn by 2. So what is this dn square? Dn square means square of diameter is equal to 4 into rho n square. So dn square is equal to 4 into rho n. What is the value of rho n? The value of rho n square is equal to n lambda r. The value of rho n square is equal to n lambda r. It is given here. So I simply substitute this value here. So what is this? Rho n square is equal to 4 into rho n square square. So sorry, dn square. Dn square is equal to 4 into rho n square. So the value of dn square is equal to 4 into rho n square. Rho n square is equal to n lambda r. So you can write here dn is equal to under root 4 n lambda r. We can easily write here dn is equal to 4 n lambda r, so that you can also write here dn is equal to under root 4 lambda r into small under root small n. Why I separate this one? Because 4 is 4 is quantity. This is constant. Lambda is the wavelength of light used. This is also constant. R is the radius of curvature of the lens. This is also constant. So that we can here write that dn is proportional to under root n. What is here dn? Here dn is the diameter of nth dark ring. So we can write here dn is proportional to under root n. Therefore, the diameter of dark rings are proportional to the square root of natural number. You keep in mind, in the case of bright fringes, this was square root of odd natural number, but in the case of dark fringes, the diameter of dark rings are proportional to the square root of natural number. So these are the diameter of dark ring and bright ring. So what is the application? You seen my PowerPoint, my dear friend?
Yes, sir.
PowerPoint is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you know what is important. First one is very important. You know, application of Newton's ring means how can you determine, how can you measure, how can you determine the wavelength of unknown source. Okay. So you know this one is going to happen in your lab. So this is important. So I want to discuss first one important. Sometimes it is asked examination with the help of Newton's ring, how can you determine the wavelength of unknown source? So this is the first method. This is very important, and this method is also mentioned in your lab. So this formula is used, and numerical numerical is also asked on this formula. So you know, again I go to measurement of wavelength of sodium light by Newton's ring. This is the experiment. So how can I determine wavelength of sodium light? We have to use the Newton's ring method for this calculation. So I want to go back something, already I discussed about this one, again. Already I discussed about that for the bright ring, 2t is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda by 2, already discussed. And I also discussed that 2t is equal to rho n square by r. So, using this equation, you can write here rho n square is equal to rho n square is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda r by 2. You can write here, no problem. Okay, clear? Hello, clear? I hope clear. If
yes, sir.
If dn be the diameter of nth bright ring, again you know very well, diameter is the bright ring is dn. Suppose that, then you can also write that diameter is the twice of radius. So we have right here dn is equal to twice of rho m. So you can also here write here, very well. This is one is the dn square is equal to 4 rho n square. The value of rho n square you have to calculate previously, so that dn square is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda r. So you can write here dn square is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda r. This is equation number 3. This is for what? This is the for nth bright ranges. Suppose that if dn plus be the diameter of n plus pth bright ring, what does it mean? It means that hello, my dear friends, suppose that dn is dn is the. Hello, I am visible. My camera is on. Are you sure?
Yes,
Hello?
sir, you are audible.
No, my camera is on. I'm
Yes,
visible.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm not visible.
No, sir.
Oh, wait, just a minute. Kindly wait. Oh, camera. Just a minute. I want to on my camera.
Sir, you are visible now.
Sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Oh, my camera is not on. Now I'm visible. Okay. Now I'm visible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So again, I am talking about this one. What is this? Dn means, suppose that dn means for nth byte ring. If added more means n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3. So I write here dn plus p. Dn plus p means more than n. P will be 2, 3, any quantity. So I have taken dn plus means the diameter of more than n. P will be 2, 4, 5. You can take any one. So what is this? I have taken here this one. I want to show you this one. This is the if dn plus p, the diameter of n plus pth byte ring. N plus pth byte ring means more than n. More than n means n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, and so on. If n plus 3, then p is 3. If n plus 2, p is 2, and so on. So what do I do? This is the value of dn square. The value of dn square means this is the value for nth byte ring. So I substitute for the n plus pth byte ring. I make only substitution of n plus p in place of n. Again, you keep in mind, I want to calculate the value of diameter of n plus pth ring with the help of equation 3. In equation 3, I put n plus p in place of n, simply. So because more than n. So this is dn square. So here I write here dn plus p square is equal to 2. Is equal to 2n minus 1. So 2 as it is, n means n plus p. I tell you, we have changed, we had to put n plus p instead of n in equation 3. So this is 2, and what is this? I put n plus p instead of n. So this is n plus p minus 1 into lambda r. So that with the help of equation 3, we can calculate the value of lambda dn plus p ka whole square from equation 4. So subtracting equation 3 from 4. Subtracting equation 3 means dn plus p ka whole square minus dn square. Subtracting equation 3 from equation 4. Clear? Hello, clear?
Yes,
Clear? Okay. So I want to subtract equation 3 and 4. So this value, some values cancel out. What will be left? dn plus p ka whole square minus dn square is equal to 4p lambda r will be left because this value is cancel out. This is plus, this is minus. Sorry, this is plus, this is minus. One value will cancel out. What will be left? It will be left dn plus p whole square minus dn square is equal to 4p lambda r. You can do mathematics by you personally when you subtract equation 3 from 4. So we get dn plus p whole square minus dn square is equal to 4p lambda r. What was my target? My target was to calculate the wavelength of sodium light. So we can calculate the wavelength lambda is equal to dn plus p ka whole square minus dn square divided by 4p lambda r. This is the wavelength of light which is calculated. So this is very important formula. Hello, you keep in mind this is very important formula. Yeah, you write, you remember in your mind the numerical going to ask, many questions to ask on this. This is formula. This is formula is very important. This formula is also used in your physics lab for the calculation of wavelength of sodium light. So what is the value of lambda? The value of lambda is equal to dn plus p ka whole square minus dn square divided by 4p r. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you know how to calculate this value. One is you have to do in experimentally you have perform your lab. Second, you know, with the help of plotting the graph. You can say how can I plot? You know, I discuss about the graph in clear manner. You know, the x-axis we have taken number of rings, clear, and y-axis we have taken the square of diameter, clear. So you know we get linear variation. Linear variation means when number of rings are increases, you know very well diameter also increases. So we get a linear variation between the number of rings and the square of diameter. So you know, suppose that, hello, my dear friend, have you seen on screen? Have you seen on screen?
Yes, sir.
So okay, so suppose that this point is n. N means here is the formation of nth bright ring takes place. Nth means which one you choose. This is n plus p. N plus p means more than n. This will be n plus 1. This will be n plus 2. This will be n plus 3, and so on. N plus p means we have taken more than n. So you know, if you draw this one, this gives the value of dn square. Dn square means diameter of nth bright ring. Clear, this value gives the diameter of nth bright ring. This is square. You know, because you're plotting the graph d square. So at this point we get this value gives the value of dn square. And suppose that we have taken more than n. More than n means we have taken n plus p. N plus p means more than n. So what is this? This gives the value of n diameter square of diameter of n plus p. So this is value of dn square. This value is dn square n plus p. So what is this difference? What is this? This difference gives the value of d square n plus p minus dn square. Yes or no? Hello, my dear friend. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, this gives the value of dn square and this gives the dn plus p square. What is difference? Difference of these two gives the value of dn plus p square minus dn square. So I substitute this value in this formula, and p means number of difference, and plus 2 p is 2, and plus 3 means p is 3, and plus 4 means p is 4. And what is r? R is the radius of curvature of the length. It is given. Substitute here, so we can easily calculate. We can easily calculate the wavelength of sodium light. Clear? Similarly, we can also calculate the measurement of unknown refractive index. We have this formula, same formula. This value in the air and this value in liquid. This ratio gives the refractive index of unknown liquid. Okay. So I want to discuss some question. This is question number 1 CQ. Tell me fast. What will be the method for producing coherent light waves in Newton's experiment? What is the answer? Be fast.
B.
B, sir.
A.
B.
Yes. Division of B. Division of amplitude answer. Clear? Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next question. Why the center spot appear dark in the Newton's experiment?
Lambda by 2.
Lambda by
Anyone
2,
more?
A option.
Yes, good. Anyone
A
more?
option lambda by 2.
Very good.
Sir, A.
Anyone more? Anyone more? Hello? Anyone? Aditya Kumar, your microphone is open. Anshuman?
Sir, A option, lambda by 2.
Okay, good. Good, very good. This is A. And next question. What will be the diameter of nth dark ring?
Sir, A.
A.
A, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Next question.
A.
What will be happen that air is replaced by transparent oil? Oil in Newton's experiment. Can you tell me answer of this question?
Sir, A.
A. Anyone more?
A.
A. Anyone
Sir,
more?
A.
Sir, A.
A. Very good.
A.
Very good.
Yes, sir. Your
So,
option.
answer.
Mu is in diameter, so it will become 1.
Answer is- what is the answer?
A option, sir.
A option or B? Clearly, okay?
Okay, sir. B. Yes, sir.
Okay, check. Okay, check this one. Okay, next question. Which phenomenon are there in this following figure?
B.
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 No.
B.
D. Newton's ring. Clear?
Newton's ring.
D.
Sir, D.
Ah, yes, good. What is this one? If thickness of glass plate on the lens is kept in Newton's experiment is increased, the diameter of ring will be increased, decreased, remain same, and none of above. Do you know what is
A.
question? Thickness of glass plate.
C.
A. Anyone more?
C.
Sir, C.
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 Anyone? Ansuman? Wait, yes, anyone more? Vansika, what is the answer? Vansika? You get my voice, Vansika? So remain same. There is no effect. Clear?
C.
Sir, how will it remain the same?
Hello, sorry?
Sir, how will it remain the same?
No, there is
Please
no
tell the
effect.
formula again.
You know, my dear friend, hello. Whose question? Ansuman. Open your
Yes,
camera.
sir.
Open your camera.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
You know, glass plate. There is no effect of glass plate. You know, syringes are, you know, the reflection test for upper, lower, and upper part and lower part of the air film. There is no role of glass plate. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Glass plate, you know, question. You listen the question firstly. Glass plate in which the plano-conic lens are kept. The question is this one. Okay. Okay. Next question. In Newton's experiment, the diameter of bright rings are proportional to.
C.
Who's given answer? C.
Sir, Lakshik.
Okay, good. Yes. Good. Next question. This is numerical based question. Can you solve this question? Hello, I tell you, you solve them. Okay. In Newton's experiment, the diameter of 15th ring is given, 5th is given, R is given. Which formula you used? You use this formula. Which formula?
Lambda equal to dn plus b square minus dn square.
This formula, you know? dn
Yes,
plus.
sir.
Okay, you can calculate. You do.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can do. Okay. So I proceed further. I know you can do. You know, answer is B. Okay. And there's so many questions. Okay. So you do. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is the part of you know, Newton's experiment. Clear? So today I uploaded this PPT on your LMS. Clear? Any doubt, anyone? Hello, Sagar. Sagar.
Sir.
Today I uploaded this PPT. Okay.
Sir, can you upload this PPT on Teams also?
Okay, I'll try my best. I uploaded, you know, you can, Mr. Satvik, hello. You can go to LMS. I uploaded today. Also uploaded. I try to upload it on MS Team. Okay. Clear? Hello.
Sir, can you please upload?
Can you
also
share it
upload
now on the MS
Okay.
Teams?
Yes, I tell you today I try to upload. Okay, but I have already uploaded LMS. This will also upload RMS. I will try to my best to upload it RMS team. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So again I want to start new topic. So new topic is defection. You know very well. So I want to start the new topic. Defection. Okay, what is defection?
Am I facing issue with my internet or is connectivity?
Sir
was-
is not audible.
Okay, thank you.
Sir is not visible
It's
on
the
the
sir's internet.
Yeah, I can get that. Thank you.
Hello? Do you get my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
happened?
now we
Yes, sir.
What happened? Actually,
Yes, sir.
there is some. So I want to discuss about the new topic. This is defection. So
Sir,
I
we
want
can't
to
see your screen.
Hello, my voice is not clear.
The screen is
Sir,
not visible,
Sir,
sir.
your screen is not visible.
Kindly wait. Oh, I hope there's something going to happen. Kindly wait. It will be okay. I'm trying to do. Okay. I hope clear. You get?
No, sir.
Hello, Anusman, do you get?
No, sir. The screen PPT is still not visible.
Yeah, again I upload. Okay, total. Again. Just wait 1 minute. Do you get?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm talking
sir.
about the diffraction phenomenon of light. What is diffraction? Diffraction is the bending phenomenon of light around the corner of the obstacle. Hello, do you get my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Diffraction is the bending phenomenon of light around the corner of obstacle or through slit, and spreading of a geometrical shadow is called diffraction. Diffraction means when light passes from any obstacle, any slit, the bending phenomenon of light will be bent toward the corner. This phenomenon of light is known as diffraction. So I discuss about this one. This is I hope you've seen the figure. I hope you've seen the figure.
Yes, sir.
Hello. This is
Yes,
is light.
sir.
We put here obstacle, and the light will be bent towards the corner, and this is again this is slit. This is slit, I make this is the obstacle. Light passes from here, and the bending phenomenon of light takes place. This is known as diffraction. Diffraction means when light passes from any obstacle or slit, the bending of light takes place around the corner. This phenomenon of light is known as diffraction, like this one. The light will passes, the light will bend toward the corner, and this phenomenon is known as light is travel. This is known as the diffraction. And on the basis of this phenomenon, diffraction is divided into two parts. Diffraction is divided into two parts. First one is known as Fresnel diffraction, and second is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. So I am talking about the Fresnel diffraction. Fresnel diffraction means, in the case of Fresnel diffraction, this is the light source, it is light source, and this is slit, and when the light passes from here, the diffraction pattern is obtained on the screen. So this type of phenomenon is known as Fresnel diffraction. But what is the condition? In this case, source and screen, this is source and screen, are at finite distance from the aperture or obstacle. This is slit, this is the obstacle. This gives the causing of diffraction. In this case, there is no use of lens and mirror. For the getting the diffraction pattern, we can't use lens or mirror. So again, you keep in mind for the Fresnel diffraction, the light passes from the slit, the bending of light takes place, and the diffraction pattern is observed on the screen. This phenomenon, this diffraction pattern is known as a Fresnel diffraction. So in the case of Fresnel diffraction, the distance between source and screen or an obstacle are at finite distance, and for getting such type of diffraction pattern, we can't use any kind of lens and mirror, and such type of diffraction pattern is known as Fresnel diffraction. And for example, Jones plate is example of Fresnel diffraction. So what I'm talking about the second diffraction. Second diffraction means I am talking about the Fraunhofer diffraction. This is important. This is the part of your syllabus. In the case of Fraunhofer diffraction, we can use lens and mirror. You can use lens and mirror for getting the diffraction pattern. Such type of diffraction pattern is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. In Fraunhofer diffraction, source and screen are at finite distance from the aperture. So for getting such type of diffraction, we have to use the mirror and lens. This is the source of light. Light is passing from lens N1. This is what? This is the slit. AB is the slit. Light is passing here, and the diffraction pattern we have use the lens, second lens. With help of this lens, we are getting the diffraction pattern on the screen. So such type of diffraction pattern is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. In Fraunhofer diffraction, the screen source are at infinite. Infinite means quite large distance, And for the Fraunhofer diffraction, we use lens and mirror for getting the diffraction pattern on the screen. This is the screen. We have used lens, and this is light passes from here. This is slit. A and B is slit. Light passes from here, and with the help of this lens, we get the diffraction pattern. Such type of diffraction pattern is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. So for example, single slit. This is a part of your syllabus. When we use single slit, then we get the diffraction pattern, and such type of pattern is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. Again, we can use double slit. And with the help of double slit, we can also use, we also get the diffraction pattern. And such type of diffraction pattern is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. And we can also use, this is very important. This is known as plane transmission grating. This is also known as Fraunhofer diffraction and N-slit. N-slit means if you take an N-slit and we get the Fraunhofer diffraction, this is known as plane transmission grating. All this is the part of the syllabus. I will discuss later on about single slit. We discuss about the double slit, and we also discuss about the plane transmission grating. So this is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. So I am talking about the next topic, next para. Difference between the Fresnel diffraction, and I am talking about the difference between Fresnel and Fraunhofer diffraction. Do you get on screen?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I want to make difference. This is very important. Sometimes ask, what is the difference between Fresnel diffraction and Fraunhofer diffraction? So, already I tell you, in Fresnel diffraction, the source and screen are at finite distance from the slit. Clear? But in the case of Fraunhofer diffraction, first point here, in the case of Fraunhofer diffraction, the source and screen are at infinite. Infinite is very large distance from the slit. This is first difference. And second, in this, the wave fronts are divergent. They will be spherical or cylindrical. And in this case, the wave front or plane. Plane means straight travel, and it is coming from infinite. And third point, no, in the case of Fresnel diffraction pattern, we can't use mirror and lens to obtain such a diffraction pattern. Again, you keep in mind, I tell you already, again, I revise that. In the case of Fresnel diffraction, no mirror, you keep again in mind, no mirror and lenses are used to obtain the diffraction pattern. But in the case of Fraunhofer diffraction pattern, we use the lens and mirror. Third point of Fraunhofer diffraction. Have you seen on screen Fraunhofer diffraction? Have you seen on screen? Yes. Third point. Third point means lenses or mirror are used to get effective, diffraction pattern screen. This is known as Fraunhofer diffraction. This is the difference between Fresnel and Fraunhofer. This is third point. So I'm talking about the fourth point. In the fourth point, I have seen on screen, for obtaining Fresnel diffraction pattern, zone plate. Already I tell you, this is not part of syllabus, and so I'm not going to detail about this one. But zone plate is an example of Fresnel diffraction. You keep in mind again, zone plate are the example of Fresnel diffraction. But in the case of Fraunhofer diffraction, for Fraunhofer diffraction, single slit, double slit, and plane diffraction grating, this is called end slit. End slit means Fraunhofer diffraction you can get from and single slit. Fraunhofer diffraction you can get from double slit, and you can also get the Fraunhofer diffraction from end slit. This is fourth difference. Again, fifth one. The center of diffraction pattern may be dark, may be bright. In the case of Fresnel diffraction pattern, the center of diffraction pattern may be bright or dark depending upon the number of Fresnel zones. There are number of Fresnel zones, there is formation of number of Fresnel zones. So it depends upon the zones, it will be bright or it will be dark. So, but in the case of Fraunhofer diffraction, the center of diffraction pattern is always bright for the all paths parallel to the axis of plane. So this is the difference. This is the 5 difference between the Fresnel and Fraunhofer diffraction. So this, in this Fresnel diffraction, finite distance, but in the case of Fraunhofer, this is large distance. In this case, the wave front are divergent. Divergent means this type of wave front, and this will be cylindrical and spherical. But in the case of Fraunhofer, this is plane. In the case of Fresnel diffraction, mirror and lenses are used. But in the case of Fraunhofer, no lenses, no mirror can be used. Example is zone plate, but for the Fraunhofer diffraction, example is Fraunhofer diffraction single slit, double slit, end slit, and so on. Clear? So I want to discuss about the next topic, difference between interference and diffraction. This is question to be asked in examination. This is very important. Clear? Are you get my PPT on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am discussing about the difference between interference and diffraction. What is interference? Interference is produced due to result of superposition of light waves coming from same source. Same source is coherent. Again, you keep in mind, interference is produced as a result of superposition of light waves coming from same source, but in the case of diffraction, due to the interaction of light waves coming from the different parts of same wave front. In the case of interference, interference fringes are of same width, but in the case of diffraction, the fringes are not of the same width. Clear? And what is this in the case? Again, third point, the intensity of all bright fringes in interference pattern is the same. Again, in the case of interference, intensity is, bright fringes have maximum intensity, will be according to interference, they will be same. But in the case of Fraunhofer diffraction, this one, 0.3, while the intensity decreases successively in the diffraction. This is third difference. In the case of diffraction, intensity is decreases. So again, fourth difference. The minimum intensity points are perfectly dark in interference. Interference means very well. In the case of interference, we get dark and bright fringes, So the dark fringes will be perfectly dark, but in the case of diffraction pattern, this is not so. Whereas this is not so in the case of diffraction, means in the case of diffraction, we are not getting perfectly dark. So this is the fourth point, the difference between interference and diffraction. Again, in the case of interference, fifth point. In the interference, one can observe easily a large number of fringes. In interference, one can observe easily large number of fringes. In the case of interference, in the case of Newton's ring, in the case of Fresnel diffraction, in the case of Young's experiment, we get large number of fringes. Large number of fringes means, alternate dark bright fringes, we get a large number. In the case of interference pattern, we get a large number of fringes. But in the case of diffraction, we are getting a few fringes that will be observed. So, and this is about the 5 points about the diffraction. We discussed about the few points about the interference between the interference and diffraction. Interference due to the result of superposition large number of waves. Yeah, you can say a light wave coming from same source, but this is not so in the case of diffraction. Second point, in the case of interference, interference fringes are same width, but this is not so in the case of the diffraction. The intensity in the all bright fringes are same, but in the case of diffraction, intensity decreases. And interference pattern, fourth point is the minimum intensity is perfectly dark, but in the case of diffraction, this is not so. And in the case of fifth, interference, large number of fringes are observed, but in the case of diffraction, very few fringes will be observed. So this is very important difference between interference and diffraction. So I am talking about the Fraunhofer diffraction in single slit. This is very important. This is a very large derivation. So I'll discuss in next lecture. But you keep in mind this one. This part is not part of syllabus. This is not part of syllabus, but we use this formula. What is this? If resultant of n harmonic wave after diffraction. Where what it means? When the n waves passing from the slit, then what will be resultant? Resultant will be resultant intensity I is equal to R is equal to A square sine alpha by alpha ka whole square. This is very important. This is very large derivation. Very important single slit, a heavy, very long derivation. But no problem. I'll discuss again. Clear? Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I want to take attendance.
Sir, can you please upload this one
Yes,
also to the LMS?
you know, you get to LMS. Today again I uploaded this one and also try to upload on MST. Okay, clear? You know there is link. I hope you know in the LMS there is link web and other sources. Have you seen on LMS?
Yes, sir.
We have created another link, web sources and the other sources, web and other sources. You go there,
Okay,
you
sir.
find my PPT. Clear? Take it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you doubt, you to talk you take my number to your CR and you discuss. Okay? Hello. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Jasandeep.
Present, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Spurs.
Present, sir.
Pranjal. 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 Pranjal.
Absent.
Okay. Rama.
Present, sir.
Vipin.
Present, sir.
Divyanshi. Divyanshi.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay. Divyam.
Present, sir.
Mohit.
Present, sir.
Shekhar.
Present, sir.
Sahil.
Present, sir.
Vanshika.
Present, sir.
Vidhi.
Present, sir.
Shivans.
Present, sir.
Hiren.
Present, sir.
Gauri.
Present, sir. Present.
Samir.
Present, sir. Samir,
Shreya.
Present, sir.
Sudiksha.
Present, sir.
Yes.
Present, sir.
Hardik. Vanshveer.
Present, sir.
Vanshveer. Present.
Yes, sir. Present.
Sanket.
Present, sir.
Ishita.
Present, sir.
Neha.
Present, sir.
Parth.
Present, sir.
Aditya.
Present, sir.
Aditya.
Present, sir.
Satvik.
Present,
Satvik.
Present, sir.
Lakshika.
Present, sir.
Sagar.
Present, sir.
Aditya.
Present, sir.
Prajwal.
Present, sir. Prajwal.
Shantanu.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Naman.
Present, sir.
Yuvraj.
Present, sir.
Kushagr.
Present, sir.
Nikita.
Present, sir.
Prakati.
Present, sir.
Arunit. Hemang.
Present, sir.
Sudhanshu.
Present, sir.
Ariman.
Present, sir.
Daksh. Lakshit.
Present, sir.
Aryan.
Present, sir.
Nibir.
Present, sir.
Anshuman.
Anshumankar present, sir.
Prapti. Partha. Parth Bansal. Dakshit.
Present, sir.
Bhavya. Sharang Gupta.
Present, sir.
Sarang. Sarthak.
Present, sir.
Have you any doubt to anyone to ask me, discuss to me?
No, sir.
Anyone, any doubt? Otherwise, hello, my dear friend, you can take my number to your CR. So if you have any kind of the subject in my, you have any kind of problem my subject, you can discuss to me, talk to me, no problem. I am here only for you to discuss your problem. I'll try my best to clear each and every stage. It may be anywhere. If you feel any kind of problem, you discuss to me. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anshuman, any problem to you?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.